Well, this is Max, y'all, here testing out the floor. We just went ahead and told him to get up in there and let's just see how the floor kick up. Now, Max is actually 66 pounds, so we know that the floor is looking pretty straight at this point. We went ahead and took care of this. All what we're doing now is this part has been welded in, the back. This has been semi-welded, but we went ahead and did some plug screws. How you feeling over there, boy? Feeling pretty good? Feeling pretty good? Yeah, I remember Max is actually recovering from some tapeworms and some other type of disease, so he's looking a lot better. Looking good, boy. You're looking real good. But this is a pretty good test just to see, how it's laying up. We'll probably have Max rolling in here, before we really put the real interior in. He might, even if we paint it, he might just, get some slob on it. But, these Dobermans, they don't really have bad balls. What really gets you is this right here. That's what gets you, those right there. Ain't that right, boy? That's what gets you. And their speed. They got some serious speed. They cover a lot of ground. And they'll jump up on you. Looking good, boy. You looking good. You want to come back out? Or you want to stay there? He been looking at this. The only problem why he probably don't feel too comfortable is still those hind legs back there. Those hind legs is giving him problems because of his issue. They're saying he has something like Wobber syndrome. I don't know if they're just guessing or making it up, but it cost me an arm and a leg just to get him checked out. But I tell you what, those meds is definitely doing a good job for him. But again, this is the floor. This is the rear. You do remember how it looked. And I'll be honest with you all. Now, I started off, and this is more so of the basic one, as you can see. But I started off with using this type of metal. But I'll be honest with you. You feeling okay, boy? I'll be honest with you. I would actually go with some door skins. Some door skins, fender skins. We got a fender. Where is that fender? We got a fender right there. But to be honest with you, door skins. This is actually courtesy of DJ Auto and Paint Body Shop. And I prefer that. It's easy to work with. And it's pretty, it's pretty solid. You got to remember with these floors, as long as you got your cross members here, remember that's what's going to actually hold in your seat, and which is all the weight going to be on. And if you really think about it, the only thing that you're going to have on this and this is going to just be your feet. So your feet is resting almost as if you have a foot stand or something. That's all it is. Anyway, this is where we at. I'd probably say we still probably got a whole another week to be on it. It's going to be now more so it's filling in the gaps. As you can see, even when he's set on there, I don't know if you can see that little opening. Let me see if you can see that opening. Let me see. Maybe you can't. It's too dark in here. But anyway, there's a little opening where my weld came up, and that's fine. I only did some semi-tack welds in. We're going to get one of my guys that's a welder to help us out with the rest. But for the most part, it's looking pretty good. Max is looking pretty good. And it's coming along. We do have to drop the fuel tank in the back. We might as well put a new float in order to... looking good, boy. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Good boy. Good boy. But we have to drop that fuel tank back there if we get ready to start doing the welding. I'll tell you what I might do. What I might do today is just cut around the fuel tank. It really don't have no gas in anyway because the car's out of gas. But I cut around the fuel tank where I just know I'm going to do some patches. I'm not going to spend too much time with it. I'll probably end up, I don't know how much this stuff costs, but getting a lot of panel bonding. You comfortable over there? You comfortable? But panel bonding. But to do a lot of the, small holes and all that good stuff. Remember, again, this is the first. Are you ready to come on out? I think he's ready to come on out. Just don't piss in there. But he might be ready to come out. Want to come on out? Yeah, he's ready to come on out. Come on, boy. Uh-oh. You might need some help. Hold on, let me move this out the way for you. You can get out here. Oh, you just want to sit there. Okay. All right, yeah, he might have been a little bit uncomfortable there. But as you can see, we still got plenty of metal. But everything is looking out to be, a little bit better. We did decide that we want to close up those side markers. So we got plenty of metal to weld those side markers in. So we got, of course, 4 of them. We'll weld those side markers in. I'll be honest with you all. I don't even know what the purpose of these are. But I might get into that mode of, I feel like closing everything up. This originally was supposed to be a back to original job, and for anybody that's starting, the restoration, think about how hard it's going to get new parts, even old parts. This one is just real hard. The new parts just don't exist it just don't exist. Like you can get molded and all that good stuff, but to get the new, you're just wasting your time. And so everybody would charge you an arm and leg just to get the old parts. Like example, this right here, and this is really my fault. I actually end up having the original one from Pops, but what ended up happening was I did not tie it on, or bolt it on tight enough, and it came off. And you know how much they want for this? This ain't nothing but plastic. Between $200 and $400. You hear that, boy? You hear that, Max? They want $200 and $400 for that. So, like I said, we're at this point, we're gonna just look at the floor, evaluate it, try to close up every single part. As far as plugging, that means what we're gonna do is simply screw everything in and then come back through, weld it, and then plug weld. So that means we're gonna just weld in the spot that we actually screwed through the metal in. Hope that all makes sense. I did not do this with any of this, which I should have, but it came out okay. Like I said, we're going to go a lot of panel bonding. We're going to do a lot of work on top, then we'll do a lot of work on bottom. To make sure the floor is straight, it'll probably take us a whole nother month. But in between that time, just to get off just the floor, I'll be working also on the trunk. And we'll see how all that works. But as of now, hey, what you think about it, Max? You think it's looking pretty good? Think it's looking pretty good? Okay, I think he thinks it's looking pretty good. You looking pretty good too. Good boy. Looking pretty good. You can tell he's old. Look at that. You can tell he's old. Yeah, he's definitely looking old. I don't know if you see all that gray. All that gray right there. But good teeth though. Good teeth, boy. I like that. Yeah, looking good. But it's looking good. All right, so we'll just keep you all updated. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do with these fenders. We gotta get it. Probably when I take everything off, I'll address that, and then we'll get back with some more coats. But like I said, this is 60 pounds more weight than I'm sure be on the floor. That's Max. Max is 66 pounds. That's what he weighed in. He's probably at 70 now because he lost some weight before he went into the vet to get weighed. But this is how it's looking so far. We're going to have to come in here and epoxy all of this. And then we'll put the bed liner down here on the bottom and on the top after we seal it up. and we should be good from there. So keep you all updated and let you know where we're gonna be going from there. All right, take it easy. Say bye, Max. Okay, I guess that's your bye.